Welcome back. The time now is 4:50. Matt's also back with us to talk about the forecast, and we're seeing a lot of colors on that radar that's heading our way.
Matt. We're going to see some thunderstorms. So we'll see a morning round of rain, and then additional storms will fire up through the afternoon and evening. But today's not a washout. I do think this afternoon we see some breaks of sunshine. There'll be a lull in rain activity, and as a result, we're going to really see the heat and humidity build across the area. So really several parts to the forecast just for today alone. We're dry this morning. There are storms ongoing through parts of Middle Tennessee up into central Kentucky. Now, these storms have been weakening here over the last couple of hours. They did produce some stronger storms west of Nashville. There's not a lot of fuel, so I'm not expecting these to strengthen up, but rumbles of thunder can be expected, especially across the plateau in southeast Kentucky. That'll be the favorite spot, at least for the morning, to see some widespread rain. We're in the 70s right now. Everyone's dry, but the next several hours, the rain chances will increase. We will have the sticky feel to tropical feel around for the afternoon as well. Humidity levels will be higher than the last couple of days. So there's the morning round. Mid to late morning, we're dodging some scattered showers and storms. Even with this morning round, I expect not everyone to see rain. Through the afternoon, decreasing coverage. That's why the second half of the day will be pretty good for outdoor plans, but the atmosphere will try to recover in anticipation for the evening round of storms that could be on the stronger side. So the timeline here, this timeline is not very optimistic with some widespread rain this morning. It really just focuses in on the plateau in southeast Kentucky, but I still expect a line of storms to roll through the area. So I would grab the rain gear as you get out the door this morning. By midday, we're starting to dry things out, and through the afternoon, we'll try and see some breaks of sunshine. Again, that's the atmosphere trying to recover. Then we will see additional scattered showers and storms develop later through this evening and into the early part of tonight. Notice storm chances ramping up even after sunset. Best chance for stronger storms will be across the southern half of our area, and then we do quiet things down into the overnight hours. Flooding threat today, it's low, but not zero. We'll watch for an isolated spot of flooding as some of this heavy rain rolls through. There's not a lot of fuel around this morning. That's why those storms are weakening as they continue through Middle Tennessee. Look what happens though. Into the afternoon, we're going to try to see fuel levels recover. Notice the greens here getting closer to medium levels of fuel. Some of the higher fuels really focusing in this evening along and south of I-40. And that's why those south of Knoxville will watch that area extra closely for potentially a stronger storm for the evening and into the early part of tonight as some of those second round of storms form. Level 1 out of 5 severe risk in place for almost everyone. Damaging winds would be the main concern, but we're really going to watch again areas south of Knoxville extra closely. I think this zone has the best chance of seeing the atmosphere recover or more fuel around for the evening storms to strengthen up with. Today, temperatures will top out in the mid to upper 80s, but it will feel like the upper 90s to low 100s. It'll be a warm and humid day, but lower humidity is on the way. Into the weekend, notice the drop in moisture, and that'll continue into early next week. We have a widespread chance for rain today, still a few spotty storms around tomorrow, but then we dry things out through the weekend, and the lower humidity should feel pretty nice. A very seasonal weekend is anticipated. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, morning lows in the 60s, and it looks like we will try to string several dry days in a row.
All right, thank you, Matt.